How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? First order of business, stop telling me I don't pronounce Stolas right. What the hell is the matter with all of you? I've never in my life received so many comments correcting me about something I know I'm doing correctly. Look, in the past, I'll admit, I've mispronounced my fair share of names, Alistair being the main one. I was calling him Alistair or Alistor or something for a bit. I get the need for the correction there. I simply don't know the change you want me to make when it comes to Stolas. I've gone back through the footage, I've run the numbers, I can't tell the difference between how I'm saying it and what the characters are saying. Second order of business, at the time of this recording, I am caught up with Helluva Boss. I know for you guys, it seems like I've only just started watching Season 2, but I record and release these videos at a staggered rate so that I have time to work on my gaming channel, to work on my podcast, my Patreon, plug. That being said, if you don't like the way I pronounce Stolas' name now, you're really not gonna like the way I pronounce it in the next 4 videos coming out, because they were recorded way before the backlash. Sorry you guys don't like hearing his name properly pronounced. I forgot that the canon pronunciation for the name Stolas is actually Stwubby. So for now on, I'll be sure to refer to him as Stwubby. Anyway, the trailer for the second half of Season 2 just released, and everyone has been telling me that it is crazy. So we're gonna check it out. But first, we gotta talk about today's sponsor, web novel, and more specifically, the web novel Lord of the Mysteries. Hey, punk! Yeah, that's right, I called you a punk. What are your thoughts and or opinions on Steam and its application towards Steam-powered machinery? Did you say positive? Well, you slippery little steampunk you, have I got the web novel for you. Lord of the Mysteries is a sci-fi mystery novel set in an alternate steampunk Victorian England. Zhao Mingrui finds himself reincarnated as Klein Moretti, inheriting not only his looks, but his memories too. And if getting isekai'd into another world didn't sound jarring enough, this is a world in which nothing is as it appears. Klein finds himself discovering ancient secrets around every corner and facing off against mysterious forces so powerful that they threaten the very fabric of reality. Over time, he slowly develops powers through the use of potions, divination, hexes, and tarot cards, and finds himself entangled in a plot involving multiple witches, churches, and plenty of mystery. If any of that sounds interesting to you, then make sure you check out web novel for free using the link in my description below. And check out Lord of the Mysteries for yourself. And for all of you Heaven Officials Blessing fans out there, you can also read HOB on web novel as well. Thank you so much to web novel again for sponsoring today's video, and now, on with the show.
Where are we going?
Anywhere but here. Get ready for a life on the run, gang!
This is a funny bit, but it also makes me wonder if we're gonna get, like, a multi-episode arc this season. Like, if this whole We're on the Run plotline is just gonna be, like, if it's gonna start and get resolved in one episode, or if they're, like, on the lam for, like, the whole second half of the season. Because that'd be kinda cool to see them do, like, long-form storytelling like that.
Business is actually hit a peak, and it would be disastrous to lose what we work for now.
So why would
This trailer is so made with, like, hype in mind. I don't know, just, like, the gradually intensifying music is getting me real hyped right now.
We lay in wait for them to return to Earth, so we might smite them once and for all.
Oh, that's sick. I was wondering where the dorks went. That's cool that the 2 antagonists that were set up in Season 1, but haven't shown up in the first half of Season 2, are teaming up in the second half of it. I do, like, hate the cherubs, but I can't tell if that's because, like, I don't like the idea of them, or if I just don't love their episode. But their episode was, like, pretty funny, so I don't know. I'm definitely more interested in the dorks, but that's, like, kind of a similar thing where I'm like, is that because episode 6 of Season 1 was, like, the best episode of Season 1? Or do I actually like them as a concept? Because they're just the Men in Black, but from Kids Next Door.
We could use someone with more experience.
I am glad to see you.
That looked sick. I don't know who this robot is. Also, this frame of Blitz that I just paused on fucking rules. He looks like a dolphin in drag trying not to laugh. This is just a, it's just a great face that I wish would become his default face.
Where is Stolas anyway? We need to summon him at once.
That dude said his name the exact fucking way I say his name.
Where is Stolas anyway?
Where is Stolas anyway? What are you guys hearing? Also, is this his divorce hearing? Because I don't need to see that. I just simply don't need to watch this man go through a divorce right now. I'm so sick of seeing this man be the only one going through hardship. Yeah, I know, Blitz is sad. Oh, wham. But he's mean to everybody. And I get that he's mean to everybody because he's sad. But you know who's sad and isn't mean to everybody? Fucking Stwubby. Just because Blitz has cause to be mean doesn't negate the fact that there are other people with cause to be mean who aren't mean. I am interested to see more of these bird people though, which is absolutely not something I ever thought I'd be saying. In terms of like entertainment value and like conflict in storytelling, I think this court case is going to be very, very good. In terms of my whittle heart, not so much.
It's not right anymore. It hasn't been. I just want someone to care. I want someone to want me.
Cool. How much you want to bet that's the episode that actually gets me to cry on camera for the first time? How much you want to bet that's the episode that's finally gonna get me to kill myself on camera for the first time? I am super hyped that Stolas is finally going to stand up for himself. Not super hyped to see Blitz's response to it, because I have a feeling I'm going to hate it.
You fucks think you can do this every time. Like you can just play with our feelings because we're smaller and not as important.
Why do you have to hurt me, Helluva boss? Why do you have to hurt me more? I don't even know what I want from the show anymore. Like, I really don't even think I'd be satisfied if Stwubby and Blitz got together at this point. I think I'd rather just see Stwubby end up with someone who's gonna treat him better. If Blitz gives me, like, a really, really sincere and, like, moving gesture towards Stwubby, then because there was a point where I really liked Blitz, where he was, like, my favorite character in the show. And I still do like him, like, I like watching him. I hate his interactions with Stwubby. Blitz is still very funny, he's very charismatic. I do not need him to continue hurting this poor owl man any further, though.
A bit out of your depth, aren't you, little ones?
Dude, that ghost guy looks so fucking cool. Every shot they've shown of whatever this, like, ghost hotel episode is, it looks so well animated and so sick.
You are so shitty!
Everyone's shitty. Hello, we live in hell.
My dude, that is what I have been saying this entire goddamn show.
Always take from those around you and leave them worse and more broken than you found them.
Crazy that Millie fights Blitz, and then I guess has half of her face sharded into oblivion. Hey, Bozo here. I lied to you. Or more accurately, I lied to you. You see, after I recorded this video, for whatever reason, I was compelled just to make sure I actually had watched all of the episodes of Helluva Boss Season 2, something I should have done before making this video. Turns out I didn't. I hadn't, at the time of recording this video, I hadn't watched the last episode 7, the like musical special. I have watched it now. You're talking to a Danny who is much more informed. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I'm about to say a lot of dumb shit about Mammon, a character I should already know as a man who's claimed to have watched all of the episodes. So, you know, just sorry. I'm gonna come back later in the video to give some like updated theories and thoughts on what is this? Don't even worry about what that is. But I'll pop back in later and, like, give you some updated notes on what I think of the trailer. Here's my theory on what's going on. That big clown dude is possessing Blitz, and Millie, with all the glass shards in her face, is a completely different episode. Because if you look, clown dude has the same green glowing eyes that Blitz does here. Blitz is also wearing a clown outfit. My theory is that whatever clown gang Blitz was a part of, it has come to try and get him back, I guess. And then here, so this is that Fizz? They open a mirror. Oh no, this is the ghost hotel. I still don't think this is real Millie anyway. That's still, my theory still holds up. I think this is the ghost hotel, and like, it's probably showing Moxie like a fucked up Millie or something.
Do you feel any kind of remorse for what you do?
You never loved Mother, and you don't love me. You love him.
This trailer is still so hype. I just wanted to touch on Stolas' annoying-ass daughter. Did anyone else hear her say that and get annoyed? Because it's like fucking... How many episodes do we need of her being like, you don't love me, you love Blitz, before she finally realizes that he loves both of you? I get that things are gonna get heated during the divorce case, but here's what I need from this half of the season to make her saying that justified. I need to see the mom and the daughter have a good relationship with each other, because we've never seen them interact yet. We've had 2 episodes now of Octavia going through her whole, oh, father doesn't love me, he loves the gross little imp, and then at the end of the episode, she finds out that he actually does love her. For her and Stolas to not still be on the same page after that is just ridiculous. Give this girl a new conflict. Give her a new personality trait than I hate my father. And it's like, I get that Stolas' actions are like tearing their family apart, but again, that's why I need to see Octavia like love her mom. We don't know how she feels towards her mom, and yet she's like, you're tearing this whole family apart. I'm just afraid that Octavia is gonna become repetitive and insufferable, because for her to be like, you never loved me after the Star Watching episode is like what the fuck are we doing here? It almost makes that episode filler if she just goes back, and again, this is all speculation, like, I'm using one line taken out of context in the middle of a teaser trailer. But still, like, I need some growth between her and Stolas. Otherwise, all the episodes where you think they're bonding genuinely become filler.
Thank you, Blitz, for making me so happy, even if only for a little while.
Oh, damn. What is that? That sounds like a goodbye, doesn't it? Do they not get together? Because on one hand, I'd be really into that. I'd love a new love interest for Stolas, and I think that'd be good for like season 3. If this half of season 2 is like the divorce, and it's like Stolas and Blitz like kind of breaking up and severing their connection, then season 3 comes in and Stolas is with a new guy who like makes him really happy, and Blitz is jealous about that. That is the direction I can see this going in. Also, a new episode coming out each month bangs. Great to see them have like an actual consistent schedule. It's like looking at a DLC roadmap for season 2 right now. Great trailer though. Really hype stuff. You guys weren't lying or joking. The divorce core is the most exciting thing about this half of the season, for sure. I think that's going to be a really, really intense and emotional episode, and I think it's going to be very engaging. I think the idea that this season ends with Stolas and Blitz cutting ties could set up a lot of interesting stuff for season 3. So yeah, the court thing is definitely... Which one would that be? I can't even tell. The full moon. There was an allusion to a full moon a bit ago. Let me see. Full moon tonight, Pride weather update, partially cloudy, redder than usual somehow. This has given me nothing. Maybe that's the court hearing? Because everything revolving around their divorce looks redder than usual. Ghost fuckers, that one's gonna be the cherub. No, that one's, what's it called? Well, that one's the ghost hotel, but I could see that intertwining with the cherubs, but it probably won't. That seems like too much. Mastermind is probably the court hearing. That one's probably the divorce. Sinsmith is probably the cherubs. I have no reason to think that, but that's what I think. So I don't know what Full Moon is, I don't know what Apology Tour is. Ghost Fuckers is definitely the hotel. Mastermind, I'd put money on being the divorce. Sinsmas, I don't know. Hi, Future Danny again. My theories are still pretty much, like, the same as they were when I recorded this. The only update is that I'm more certain about what's going on with Blitz's eyes and such. It's definitely Mammon showing back up again to take revenge on Fizz and Osmodius, and somehow, for whatever reason, he takes control and possesses Blitz and, like, turns him against them. So that's pretty cool. It's also interesting that Millie is involved, at least Millie, I assume Moxie as well, but it's interesting we see a lot of just Millie and Blitz in this trailer. Like, we see Millie and Blitz at the Ghost Hotel, and then we see Millie fighting Blitz. This is a very Millie-forward teaser. Anyway, back to old me. But yeah, definitely looking forward to this a lot. This looks way cooler than any of the seasons so far. I'm hoping it gets funnier, though. You guys don't know this yet, but, like, one of my things, I really like Season 2. I don't think it's better than Season 1. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I'm so wishy-washy with it. Because on one hand, I think Season 2 goes a bit of the way that, like, Rick and Morty did for me, where they stop being comedy first and get, like, so wrapped up in their plot that it, like, isn't as funny anymore, and it gets, like, a little bit pretentious. Season 2 has, like, some of the best episodes in the series. I won't spoil which ones I think they are, because those videos haven't come out yet, but, like, it's not the funniest. Like, Season 1's way funnier, in my opinion, which is a shame, because I was so hyped about that. I was like, this is, like, genuinely one of the funnier shows I've ever seen. But then, similar to Rick and Morty, it feels like since the show's, like, more popular episodes were the ones where it got serious, where it dealt with, like, darker themes, the writers then felt like, okay, every episode's gotta have a bombshell drop in it. Every episode needs to be dark as hell. Everyone was beaten as a child. Everyone was molested. Everybody's gay and nobody likes it. Like, they get so caught up in, like, building the world and, like, building the trauma and proving to their parents that they're not making some dumb, silly little comedy anymore, that they forget to make a dumb, silly little comedy. Again, I very much like Season 2 of Helluva Boss. I'm not gonna give you, like, how much I like it. I'm not gonna give you, like, a rating or which episodes I like, because, again, spoilers for my channel. How pretentious is that? But I will say, genuinely, Season 2 has some of my favorite episodes in the whole series. So it's not like, don't expect Season 2's reactions or whatever to be, like, lesser than Season 1's, because Season 2's got crazy moments, for sure. I just miss the comedy. You know, that's all. I mean, and it's still funny, there are funny moments, but I miss the relentlessness of the comedy. They were so good at that. Season 1, Episode 6 of Helluva Boss was so fucking relentless in how funny it was, and I loved it. So I just hope they kind of go back to that. It doesn't seem like they will, considering there were, like, no jokes in this season, but if the drama's good enough, like, I don't need the divorce episode to be that funny. I just need it to be compelling. So that's fine. Like, I'll take a good show regardless of genre, you know? This could turn into a horror show, and I'll be like, yeah, you know, I miss when it was funny, but this is the scariest thing I've ever seen, so that's commendable. But anyway, those are my thoughts on the trailer. Thank you so much again to Web Novel for sponsoring this video. Make sure you check them out. The link is in my description below. Let me know what you thought of the trailer as well. What are your theories? What are you most excited about? And I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby. Won't you come a little closer? Will I live for now?